Am I? Okay.
Uh,
Are we
Hold
back on?
on. I don't know. My OBS is still trying to reconnect. Hold
Yo,
on.
mic check, mic check.
No, you're good. I just don't know if we're broadcasting. Are we broadcasting? Can someone in the chat say something? F. Oh, that's you. Wait. What?
Yo, you there?
Yeah. Whoa.
You
Hold
back
on.
on?
Dude, everything just crapped out on me.
Oh shit.
I don't know. All right. Okay.
Um,
I think you're back on. Oh.
I'm back
Oh.
on.
Jazzy. Oh. What the heck? Isn't it like? But
What
okay.
up? What up? Okay.
Hold on. Let me restart the clock. All right. Let's go to 8 minutes. And
Okay.
then you left off by saying Tom or Loki and Owen Wilson.
Okay. So Loki and Owen Wilson, they go to the Renaissance Fair, and they're trying to figure out what happened. Loki try. I think what he's trying to do, and it's revealed later on that he starts kind of. He's basically saying some bullshit so that they don't go and look for the. They
Wait, hold up.
don't go and look for the other
My internet is
variants
crapping out right
in the
now.
time zone. So what's up? God damn it! What the fuck?
Fuck. Why is my bitrate is like hella low? And then okay, never mind, never mind. No, 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 we're back, we're back. All right, continue.
All right. So, anyways, they leave the Renaissance Fair, and they're like basically like, "Yo, this was a disaster. We almost like the whole mission almost went super sideways." And so now, basically, Loki's on thin ice. They give him one more chance, and they have Loki. Uh, I don't even know what Owen Wilson's character's name again is. I hella forgot. But anyways, they're trying to figure out what happened. They give Loki the task of trying to find the variant,
Mobius.
and he's going through Mobius. That's what his name is. Mobius is basically talking to Loki, saying like, I just see you as a scared child. I like basically like saying like you are just a tool to help us find the variant, right? And what he says is he's basically kind of manipulating Loki's own arrogance against him, saying like, I'm trying to get you to be focused in on this by basically telling you that the other Loki is superior, and that trying to play to Loki's arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
So Loki then, when researching, reads about the destruction of Asgard and realizes that the villain is taking refuge inside disaster zones that are destined to be destroyed. Because since everything is going to be destroyed, there will be no variant energy. There will be no way that the timeline messes up. And it kind of goes into a lot of exposition about kind of time travel and stuff. There's that kind of scene where where Mobius is eating lunch and Loki's kind of explaining it, and he's like fucking up his salad, which I thought was pretty funny. And I thought it was funny that they have the guy from last week, the dude, the attendant
Oh yeah.
at the front desk, where like Loki's like grabs like his juice box and he's like, "Hey," I thought that was pretty funny. I hope that guy is like somehow in every episode because that dude cracks me up. Anyways, they go test out the theory. They go to Pompeii, and Loki's just like, "We're from the future," and he's doing a bunch of things that are supposed to set off time variance energy, but it doesn't because Pompeii is where the volcano explodes and just destroys everything. So, and like you said, Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston do have like pretty good chemistry. Like, I gotta say, like I really enjoy their interactions. So they find this. They use that pack of gum that the variant left behind when in last week's episode when Mobius and his team go to the church and they see the kid with the pack of gum. They take the gum and they use that to kind of cross-reference apocalyptic events and when that gum was sold. And they found out it was 2050 in Alabama during a hurricane. Now, Loki and Mobius are instantly separated, and Loki meets the other twist itself, who was using like kind of an enchantment thing to borrow bodies to lure them into the trap. And Loki basically admits to saying like, I'm here to try to overthrow and rule the TVA. Like, if you want to help, let's do it. And the other Loki is like, I'm not trying to take over the TVA, and just basically says, I will not work with you. And you see that under the hood, it's a very different Loki. It's a woman Loki. Which honestly, I called it. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a female version of Loki, because right before Loki premiered, there was that article talking about how Loki was gender fluid, and that I think it was Feige or someone in the MCU said that. I'm like, I bet you that there's a female Loki and that she's the main villain. So,
Oh yeah, was the female Loki like prominent in the comics? Like, does he have like a big impact, or was that like?
Well, because like the female Loki is basically just Loki changing her form into, or changing, I don't know, changing into a form of a woman. I mean, there is a character named Lady Loki who's in the comics, but it's not, like I said, it's not like a it's just Loki changing Loki's I guess his form to a woman. I don't know. It's very interesting. Well, Loki's gender fluid, so whatever form they want to take, it's either male or female. But
okay,
yeah, it's very much just like Loki just taking a female form for like a long version of time. So, very interesting. We end off with I'm just gonna call her Lady Loki. Lady Loki setting off the recess charges and then escaping into one of those portals where you see Mobius and his squad are kind of running after Loki, telling him to wait, and he ends up following her. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next week.
yeah,
Because
I'm enjoying this show better than Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision already, because the concept of this show is super interesting. Like we talked about it last week. It's like we're starting to get into the multiverse stuff, and seeing Lady Loki, I was like, oh shit, okay, maybe we'll see all these different iterations of Loki. Like, and then like in that book they were looking at, where all these different versions of Loki. I kind of want to see all of them.
Yeah, same. So it'll be interesting. Maybe it'll be like a League of Lokis. I don't know. That'd be interesting. But we'll see. I mean, I know they're separated, like, as of now, but I hope, like, we don't get super separation of Owen Wilson and Loki, because I do like their chemistry.
Yeah, and then
so
like I don't know where Loki goes from here. Do you have any predictions?
Yeah. No, I don't actually, because I'm just like, okay, I don't know where it goes. I don't know where they went. So I'm excited for next week. Wednesday's about to be popping.
Oh yeah,
I keep forgetting the show premieres on Wednesdays.
Yeah, forgot to mention on the Disney Plus thing, Loki has become the best or most highest viewed premiere on Disney Plus. So now going forward, all Disney Plus shows will now be premiering on Wednesdays. So Wednesdays won't just be Loki exciting; it'll be Disney exciting. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Fridays is kind of a
well. Plus, with movies coming back, movie theaters coming back. Yeah, I don't think Disney Plus Friday releases would have a bigger, as big as an impact as a Wednesday release, because they're competing with the industry, movie theater industry. But yeah,
are we getting both MCU stuff and Star Wars stuff on Wednesdays now? Are they both just premiering?
Yep. No, every Disney Plus original show will be on Wednesdays. And that's it for spoilers. No more spoilers for Loki.
Yes.
But
yes,
any other thoughts on it?
I'm just excited for next week's episode.
Yeah, wait, what is your consensus on the show so far?
I really like it. I mean, I kind of really like the kind of retro futuristic stuff of the time variants, how it looks. And like I didn't mention, but the little time variants like cartoon that was talking to Loki, and he kept trying to hit it with like a like a newspaper or a magazine. I thought it was pretty funny. So I'm excited for it. Yeah, I get I get it like almost like Fallout vibes, but like future Fallout. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm.
Eh.
But anyway,
Anyways,
so that brings us to the end of this topic, and now let's say we're going to spend, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes on our reviews slash discussion of E3. Gio, start us off.
all right. So let me pull up my doc. I need a hero. Can't believe that was used. So, Mikey, I listed a bunch of the trailers, or at least the most prominent ones that I thought were interesting in the doc. And you said you saw most of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll start with Ubisoft. I know we reacted to it last week, so I'm just gonna go over the thing that we didn't react to. Is that they're making an Avatar game?
Oh yeah,
Which
I'm really
not
excited about that. I think that's the game I'm most excited for out of all the E3 because you'll tell us the details about that game.
yeah, it's gonna be next gen PC 2022, and like we barely got anything out of it except for like what that it's an Avatar game and in first person. So
And it's
like
open
we'll
world,
see.
isn't it? Or is it not open world?
I don't think they showed that in the trailer. Wasn't it just
Or I don't know, but like didn't they
I
like
don't think,
say it though? Hold on, Avatar game.
I mean they could see it, but like I
Oh,
mean they
never
really
mind.
say it.
It's not open world. Wait, no, it did. Ubisoft showcased first look at its
Is
new
it?
open world licensed game, Avatar: Frontiers of the Pandora. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean I just feel like open world is such a broad thing to describe a game to where it could literally mean anything. Like what does that mean? But anyways, moving on. Because I do want to get through a lot of this stuff because a lot of cool stuff. Starfield, the new Bethesda game. It is the first time they've worked on a new IP in years because usually it's just Fallout or Elder Scrolls, and it's gonna come out 11/11/22, and it's gonna be day one on uh, Games Pass, and it's gonna be Xbox Series S and Series X only, so it's not gonna be cross gen, so it's gonna be next gen, which is pretty exciting. Then we
Good.
get replaced. What?
Oh no, yeah. Go on.
We're replaced, which is kind of like a pixel, like it's like a very. It's actually a really pretty like 2D pixel game. I don't know if you saw this trailer. There's actually a bit of a controversy about this game because a lot of people were saying that it looked like The Last Night, which is another game that was announced at E3 like years ago, and people were thinking that it's the same game, but like because the Last Night there was like controversy about the creator who made some tweets that people didn't like. Man, yeah. Atomic Heart, which looks like Fallout, but like a Russian version. I don't know if you saw the trailer of this, Mikey. It looked pretty fucking crazy.
Wait, hold on.
It's they
Let me to see the thumbnails. But yeah, what about the game?
it just looks batshit crazy. It's like a Russian crazier version of Fallout, and it's gonna come out on Game Pass day one, but they didn't announce a date.
Oh yeah, I got Fallout meets Bioshock
Shredders, which
vibes.
is a
Hello.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
probably gonna play this. To be honest,
I'm interested in that. Says
yo,
your
we
sound
crash
looks
again.
good.
You
Wait,
there?
why is my chat repeating twice? That's so weird. Go on. My internet's crapping out, but go on.
I don't know. Anyway, Shredders, which is a snowboarding game, is coming out 2021 December. I mean, I have no real thoughts on a snowboarding game. What about you?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play the snowboarding game to be honest. Like it's not my cup of tea for video games.
Yeah, same. And then we got Slime Rancher 2, which you feature all these cute little slimes to where you can pretty much suck them up and make them bigger and ranch them around into little hordes. And there's evil slimes that you can fight. I mean, it looks cute, but it's not something that I'm really interested in. But some people really enjoyed it. Also, Plague Tale Requiem is going to be day one Games Pass, which the first Plague Tale apparently got a lot of lot of love. Like people were talking about that game like they were hyping it up, which it follows a brother and his sister kind of living through the time of the Black Plague, and apparently like rats are like the scariest fucking shit in this game. It's a third person adventure game, so the fact that it's coming to Games Pass day one, the sequel, I mean, I think that's a pretty big get. Age of Empires is coming to PC. The Ascent, which is it's an action RPG shooter, which kind of looks like a isometric top-down version of Left 4 Dead, but it is what it is. Sea of Thieves. Did you see this one, Mikey?
Yeah, the Jack Sparrow expansion. I haven't
Yeah,
even
I
played
think
the
that's
game yet, but I hear amazing things about it. People love this game.
like I think that's a really fucking cool get to get like Pirates of the Caribbean into Sea of Thieves.
Mhm.
That's like that's something that's Microsoft probably had to throw a lot of money at Disney, and Disney's like, all right, fine. Um, Halo Infinite. They showed off a new trailer showing off the multiplayer, showing off not really much of the campaign. They were really focusing on the multiplayer, and they had a CG trailer. It's coming out holiday 2022. Did you watch this, Mikey? Were you a Halo kid growing up?
No, but I did go to a lot of Halo parties, like LAN parties when that was a thing,
Yeah.
and those are probably one of my favorite gaming moments. We're having like 20 people in a house and 4 people on each Xbox, and there's like 3 or 4 Xboxes in the house. It was really dope. And but yeah, I haven't played Halo since the first week of Halo 3. But when the XCloud gaming thing comes online, I'll probably be playing all the Halo games on my PC.
Nice. So Halo Infinite has a release date for holiday 2022. Stalker 2, which it looks like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very much like you're fighting like these mutated things in like a Chernobyl
I got
type.
Metro Exodus vibes off this game or this trailer.
Yeah. Okay. That's a much better description of it. I mean, what'd you think of the game? Like what from what
It
you saw of it?
seems like something I would play. Not something I would like. Ooh, I want to get it. But if it's on PS, definitely play it. If I hear good things, then I'll most likely get it. As with most games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much like, I don't want to say like survival horror, but a little bit more actiony. There's like mutated like wolves
Yeah, like it sounds
and
like
shit in
the way
Chernobyl. I
you're
mean,
describing it
and
sounds like
all the
you're
I thought all
saying
the cool
Metro
stuff was
Exodus. Sorry,
yeah.
I think my lagging is making me delayed. I'm cutting off. Bad.
Yeah, because I'd say things and you would take like 5 seconds to respond.
But my bitrate
Um.
rate's high. Go on. Sorry.
Anyway, like I was saying, also, uh, it apparently you can like pick a party in this game and like go out into like try to get into the heart of Chernobyl. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, then moving on to personally what was my favorite part of the Xbox showcase. Gameplay for Psychonauts 2 looks fucking amazing. It comes out August 25th, 2021. Now, I don't know if this is exclusive to Xbox. They didn't say anything because, I mean, that game was originally crowdfunded,
Mhm.
and a lot of people were crowdfunding it, were given the option to bring it to PS4. So, I mean, I'm assuming that it will still come to PS4 because of that. So, I mean, it'd be fucked up if they take people's money and be like, hey, it's not coming to the platform that you want to bring it to. But I think Xbox has said that they'll already honor like previous agreements and after their acquisitions.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then the
go
outer.
on.
Go ahead. You know what?
Uh,
Actually, Mikey, I was thinking. Did you look at the trailer for this?
no, because I didn't play the first one, and then I was like, I probably won't get into it. But actually, no, I did see the trailer because it's on. I put it added to the thing, and it's not my cup of tea. What kind of game is it actually? Because I don't really know much about it, other than that people
It's
are
a
super hyped over it.
it's a 3D platformer.
Mm-hmm.
Think of like Mario 64
Oh,
type
okay.
stuff. Like very very much up my alley. In fact, I think Psychonauts 1 is probably like I'd put it in like my top 20 games of all time.
Well, very high praise.
Very very high price. I love Psychonauts. In fact, I would say it probably has top 5 level design ever. I fucking love Psychonauts 2 or Psychonauts. And Psychonauts 2 looks to be just as fucking incredible. I'm hyped. Also, I had the thought, Mikey, that hear me out, right?
You're in.
Tim Schafer, Double Fine, Psychonauts 2 comes out and it's a fucking hit. Microsoft. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I want this clipped. I want this clipped
Okay,
right
well,
now.
put it in the doc then.
I'll put in the doc. Microsoft. You're not doing shit with Banjo-Kazooie and you're not doing shit with Conker. Now you have Double Fine who is seemingly making an amazing 3D platformer. Give them Banjo-Kazooie or give them Conker. Please do something with the franchises. I refuse to buy an Xbox until you give me a new Banjo or a new Conker. And Double Fine is right there. If Rareware doesn't want to do it, all right, it sucks, but it is what it is. Give it to Double Fine, please. Please give Banjo or Conker new life.
Yeah, you
Phil
hear that,
Spencer,
Microsoft? If you bring back Banjo Kazooie, you will have one more Xbox sale.
one more, and it will be the important one because that is me. I'm the main character of the universe. Fuck everyone else. Give me what I want. Anyways, moving down. We also had the first look at we had an announcement for the Outer Worlds 2. I didn't play the first Outer Worlds, but it seems very much to be up in my alley, so I'm probably going to get into that. I mean, it was released everywhere. Like, it was even on Switch. Excuse me. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not fun. Then we got the first look at Forza Horizon 5, which I'm not really into, like, car games unless it's like a Mario Kart type thing. Yo, but this looks fucking sick. This game looks next gen as fuck. Did you watch the trailer for this, Mikey?
Yeah, it looks interesting for sure.
It's
I'm
very
waiting
much
for more footage
just
and info.
drive you just drive around everywhere in Mexico. And it's funny, I was watching a stream where they were like, I can't wait to drive around my $1 million car into these poverty stricken neighborhoods. Like, damn, you're right. That's hella funny. Like, it's not
Yeah.
funny, but it is funny. And then finally, Microsoft ended with Redfall, which is a new IP from Arcane. They said it's an open world shooter, but I don't know what that means. All we got was a announcement with a CG trailer, not really no gameplay shown. But there was like, someone having like magic powers. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Left 4 Dead with like hero shooter type combination. That'd be interesting, but I mean, until I see more, I'm kind of, I wasn't really hyped for it. I'm just like, okay. I mean, honestly, from the Microsoft Studio, I mean, the main criticism Xbox towards Xbox is they have no exclusives. They have no exclusives, but now like, yo, they have exclusives out the ass now.
Yeah.
I mean, Redfall, Forza. I'm trying to think what else was exclusive. Starfield, Halo. But yeah, I think those are it that were there. So I was pretty hyped with Microsoft saying, "All right, next, we are going into Square Enix." I mean, there's a couple conferences that I skipped over, like the Capcom one because they literally did not announce anything new, or like the Take-Two one, which was like nothing games related. So, Square Enix, Legend of Mana Remaster coming to June 24th to PlayStation and Steam and the Switch. I mean, it's a remake of the PS1 game. It looks cool. I haven't really gotten to the Legend series, but I've been meaning to. Avengers War for Wakanda. No date, but it's a free expansion to the Avengers game. Mikey, did you ever get into the Avengers game?
No, because it looked whack, and it turns out it was whack.
Yeah, I've heard. Oh,
That it was so boring. Yeah.
that I was fucking falling asleep talking about it.
Yeah.
That
Oh yeah, you haven't pplayed it yet. That's how boring it is. I mean, apparently.
I heard that the campaign is fun, but it's very short. And then the kind of like people don't really fuck with the fact that they made it a multiplayer like live service game is the dumbest decision. Like I fucking can't even imagine why they would fucking do that. But you know what isn't a live service multiplayer game? Guardians of the Galaxy, which looks pretty cool. I don't know. You watched this trailer, Mikey?
Yeah, we watched it last week on in the post show, and I like knowing that we're only gonna play Star-Lord, and so like I'm interested to see how the gameplay is gonna be.
I like all the choices you can make, and like you get to call the shots of like, do you want to sell Groot? Do you want to sell Rocket?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all the characters. I mean, they're not the MCU versions, but seeing what Square Enix can make with their take on the Guardians and all that. I mean, we already saw Mantis, the Nova Corps, Cosmo, the space dog, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna after the show, I'm gonna go hug my dog because I miss my dog. I didn't get to see him yesterday, and I will explain why in the post show. What else? Babylon's Fall. I don't know. That looked pretty fucking boring to me. I don't know if you watched that trailer, Mikey.
Hold on. Let me just skim through it.
It's like a hack and
it is
slash
not my
live service game.
It is not my thing.
Yeah, it's very much not my thing either. It looks And then finally, we had that rumored Dark Souls Final Fantasy game, Strangers in Paradise Final Fantasy, where the guy wanted to kill chaos. And very much a lot of it was very much an edgelord Final Fantasy. Like, I know I need to kill chaos, and I'm here to kill chaos. 2022, PS4, PS5, X1, Xbox One, X, Series X, and Series S, and also on Steam. It is made by Team Ninja, the same people that made.
Oh, it's going to be on those systems?
Yeah, it's going to be on those
systems. You're just
Ninja
saying.
made Neo. And I've been watching people play the demo, and it doesn't. I've heard some people are like there's cool concepts in the game, but it doesn't feel super polished. And I remember I was watching BTG play, and he just kept getting wrecked by the final boss of the demo, like a lot. Like this man literally like died a lot. Like it was really like watching like how earlier how we were talking about Xbox having pro gamer moves. Yeah. It was literally the opposite of that. Like watching BTG play like die to chaos all the time. Like no pro gamer moves at all. Like it's pretty fucking sad. Like no pro gamer moves at all. At all. Anyways, moving on to the most important conference, Nintendo. And I gotta say, Mikey, like this is the part of the conversation where like your boy truly shines, because I've like studied like almost every trailer in this fucking game, in this fucking direct.
I only watched Superstars, which was a good trailer.
You didn't watch the other ones?
I'm gonna skim through it because I'm not gonna play them. Oh, Metroid looked cool. I did skim through that one.
Anyways, all right. So the first one was the announcement of Kazuya Mishima in Smash, Tekken in Smash. Honestly, this was cool. I didn't get hyped. I didn't fucking lose my shit. But I was like, oh, Tekken's in Smash. That's pretty cool. Which is, I was kind of expecting something like this, but I thought it was going to be Heihachi. But
why Heihachi over Jin?
Why what?
Why Heihachi over Jin?
over Jin. Well, I think here I was looking up the like people were talking about it online, and I think they were saying the reason why they picked Kazuya over Heihachi and Jin is because Kazuya has been in the series since the
Yeah,
first game,
he's the face of Tekken, in my opinion.
and Jin didn't show up until the third one. So even though like
Oh yeah, no, wait,
Kazuya
that is
isn't
true.
Kazuya isn't the hero, he's kind of like an anti-hero or like an anti-villain, or I don't know what he is. But I thought it was pretty interesting, like seeing all the games where it looked like the Tekken mechanics. Like when you look at the trailer, he's not. It doesn't look like he's playing like a Smash Brothers like character. It looks like he's playing like a fucking Tekken character. And I think also they wanted to put Kazuya in here there over Heihachi, so they could have like the devil mechanic in there to kind of give him a little bit of, you know, versatility in his moveset. So I thought it was pretty interesting. It wasn't super hype for me, but it is what it is.
So now you have another amiibo to get.
I do. I have. Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started. There's one amiibo that I need that it's going for sale for like 200 something bucks, and I'm just like
Yeah, that
motherfuckers,
sucks.
like I need this to complete my collection, and it's like I don't want to pay 200 bucks for this fucking shit.
Well, I guess you don't need it that bad.
Shut up. I'm gonna get it. All right. I'm waiting on finding a steal or someone selling it for lower. I had a
Want to
I
gain value
found
over
one.
time?
What's that?
Why is it worth $200?
Because it was one that Nintendo barely printed any like it was a very limited run one.
Oh, look, wouldn't the value increase over time if they're holding onto it, or it's like trying to get like a used one, or even are the used ones
Yeah.
even marked up?
Even the used ones are marked up, which is annoying. But like I usually like for there was another ones that were like worth $200. It was like four of them. They're worth like $200 for the two sets.
Okay,
And I found someone on Facebook selling it who sold them all four of them to me for $10 each. So did I kind of scam that person? Not really, because I mean they basically told me what price to name, but did I feel bad? A little, but then I got over it because yeah, it's how the game goes. Anyways, next thing, Mario Party Superstars, October 29th. 5 boards from the N64 games and 100 mini games with online play for Mario Party, which is something that should have been fucking implemented since like fucking 2012. I don't know why we're just now getting fucking online play in Mario Party, but it is what it is. Metroid Dread. This is pretty crazy, Mikey, because you probably don't know the backstory to Metroid Dread.
I don't.
So
Tell me about it.
Metroid Dread, the first new 2D Metroid game in 17 years. Now, back in 2003 or 4, Nintendo released Metroid Fusion for the N6 or for the Game Boy Advance. Now, they were going to make a sequel to that game called Metroid Dread, and this was like something that was like people knew it existed. Like there are like blurry photos of it showing up at like an E3 booth, and then the next day like it disappeared. Like Nintendo like quietly put this game away, and people were asking about it like, where's Metroid Dread? Where's Metroid Dread? And Nintendo has just been kind of like, like it is what it is. Like they're keeping mum on it, and people were just like, it's probably canceled. Like we're not gonna get Metroid Dread. And then they dropped a trailer for it. It starts off as Metroid 5, and it's the first 2D trailer where you see Samus in a new suit, kind of getting hunted by like this weird like robot thing. And I think the mechanic is as you go through the level, like that robot thing will kind of like try to follow you and stalk you around, which kind of gives you that sense of like dread, where it's like, oh, like this thing can hunt me down at any time. So I'm excited for it. It looks dope. I'm gonna get it. It comes out in October, I think 29th. I believe so. WarioWare, Get It Together. I'm excited for that. I love the WarioWare series. A bunch of micro games. You know what have you ever played the WarioWare games, Mikey?
No, I don't have the last Nintendo I got was a Cube, and I don't think I got that.
Okay, so WarioWare, it's a bunch of micro games, not mini games, micro games, where it's like you basically have like one word instructions and you have 5 seconds to complete a task, and then you keep doing it, and then it kind of throws you into another one, and then as you get further into it, the timer kind of speeds up or the micro games get harder. So I think it's pretty addicting. And in this new one, it shows that you can actually control Wario and his friends on screen, and there's also a 2-player co-op mode. I'm excited for it. I love WarioWare. I'm hyped for this. I'm gonna get this. I'm basically gonna get every game that like we talked about. Um, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. It's a reboot of the Game Boy Advance Wars games, which I'm hyped for. They're basically tactical RPGs where you command your armies. It looks dope. It's being made by Way Forward, the people who made the Shantae games. So I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for it. Advance Wars is something that people have been begging to come back, and we're finally getting a reboot. It's not a new game, but at least it's something, and hopefully, if it sells well, we'll get more new games of Advance Wars. Um, Danganronpa Decadence,
Don't you love this
which
game?
is what's that?
Don't you love Danganronpa?
I fucking do love Danganronpa. This is a collection of the 3 games coming to Switch, which I put this up there because I want Danganronpa to become more popular so they can maybe get us a 4th game. And they have like a spin-off game that's like a little board game mini game that's also included, which they said they turned it into a full game. But am I going to play these games again on Switch? Yeah, I am. I'm going to buy this. I love Danganronpa. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Did you watch the trailer for this, Mikey?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Oh my god. So Shin Megami Tensei is Persona's the spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, and I love Persona.
Yeah.
Right? Now Shin Megami Tensei is the mainline series, which it's a lot more darker. It's a lot more about like chaos and order and demons as opposed to Persona, which is about like more of like psychology of like finding your own inner self and being at peace with who you are, and like friendship is power type. It's a lot more anime. Shin Megami Tensei is a little bit more like horror and straightforward, to where you have demons getting involved into the real world. And what I like about the Shin Megami Tensei games is the setting is always, it's not like fantasy or it's not like sci-fi. It's like in modern day, where it just happens that demons start overrunning like modern day and what happens. And the game on par with like the other Shin Megami Tensei games, which are, they're basically, think of it like Pokemon with demons, kind of, because as you fight enemies, like you can talk to the demons and negotiate with them and get them to join your party, and they like level up and gain new abilities, and then you can like sacrifice demons and fuse them with other demons to create stronger demons. So I'm excited for it. I love Shin Megami Tensei. And then finally, the big gun, Breath of the Wild 2.
That trailer looks really dope. Like that was the one. Actually, no. Yeah, this trailer is the best Nintendo trailer, in my opinion, and it made me want to get a Switch, because the first Breath of the Wild also made me want to get a Switch. Pretty much, Breath of the Wild is the reason I would get a Switch.
If the Switch Pro comes out and I get a second Switch, you can borrow my first Switch.
Wow, you really want me to play Nintendo games? Thank you.
Yes. Play fucking Nintendo games. Breath of the Wild 2 looks fucking amazing. Holy shit, like when he drops into the air, oh my god, I was losing my fucking shit. And also, like if you look at his arm, right, it looks like it's almost like mechanical. Like you're looking at it and it's like, is his hand getting corrupted? Like what's going on? And like there are theories out there that the character you're playing up in the sky, because he has longer hair and looks a little bit more rugged, isn't actually Link, but actually like another character. And, who knows? I'm excited. Nintendo hasn't even given us a title for this fucking game. Like, they said that if we give you the title, it'll give too much away. So, oh my god, I'm fucking excited for this game. I fucking love Legend of Zelda. I love Breath of the Wild. And honestly, like, this is probably my most anticipated game for next year. I want it. I want it now.
I think I know the title of the next game. It's going to be called Gasp of the Team.
Fucking hate you. I hate you so much. But yeah. I'm excited for it. I fucking love Breath of the Wild. It's very much this is a gamer's game. Breath of the Wild, Zelda is a gamer's game. It's more of a gamer's game than things like EVE Online.
Where would Breath of the Wild rank in your rank of all-time video games? Okay, calm down with those fanboy theories, said BTG Play.
I just want to let everyone know that when I meet BTG Play in person, I'm actually gonna fucking fight him. So, second of all, I think Breath of the Wild would probably rank in my top 10.
What? Damn.
Possibly top 5.
What?
Really think about it.
Damn, is that good?
It's really fucking good.
See, that
I'd
makes me
say
want to get a
'cause, like,
Switch, but I'll wait till
like
the Switch Pro comes out.
like Mother 3 is my number 1 game of all time. And then it would probably be, and then Earthbound is there too. And then shit, where did the Breath of the Wild rank?
All right, but yeah,
I
so
gotta put
E3.
I gotta put the original Super Mario Brothers, or not the original Super Mario, Super Mario World is up there. I fucking adore Super Mario World. That's like, to me, that is the peak 2D Mario game. Like it can't be topped.
Let's go. But
I
yeah,
think that's
so
the peak. Anyways,
what
yeah,
else
and Breath
what's
of the
going on
Wild.
with Nintendo?
That's about it. I mean, they did announce a few ports to other games, but I pretty much hit the bigger ones. And then also, they said that they gave more information on the Skyward Sword remaster coming
The
out,
GTA
which I'm
Zelda,
probably gonna
basically.
get.
Hmm.
And then they have I don't know if I have it here, but they have a little Game and Watch thing that for the 25th anniversary, they're showing off like a little Game and Watch that plays Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Zelda, and Link's Awakening. I'm probably gonna get it because Nintendo owns my fucking soul, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I mean, honestly, I think Nintendo won. Like people were saying Bethesda won, but if you look back at a lot of the trailers that Bethesda or that Xbox showed, a lot of it didn't give us any fucking information on the game. Like we knew the release date and that it's coming out, but like Starfield didn't really get much out of it. The Outer Worlds 2 is nothing really much out of it. What else? Sea of Thieves was a pretty cool announcement. Psychonauts looked amazing. Psychonauts 2 looked amazing, but it was I don't think it's an exclusive, and we knew it was coming out, so it didn't blow my mind that it was there. Forza looked dope. I will say that the Forza, I normally don't give a shit about these games, but I think the Forza deep dive kind of sold me on it. Their final thing.
I'm such a casual gamer that only Avatar and Starfield and maybe some like 2 other games really appealed to me. Battlefield was cool too, but like it wasn't like, oh my god, like I need that game. But wait, whoops.
What happened?
Hold on. There we go. Wait. There we go. I fixed your screen. But yeah, so yeah, for me, I want to say none of them really won in my eyes.
I don't know, man. WarioWare, Advance Wars. I think I read something that someone basically said that the Nintendo's E3 presentation would hit especially hard that if you grew up playing the Game Boy Advance. And I'm assuming that you didn't.
No, I got the PSP instead.
Yeah, the GBA, like Advance Wars, WarioWare, those are all like Game Boy Advance properties, and that shit hit. Mario, let's Wait, you don't have a Switch. I was gonna say let's get some Mario Party Superstars.
Oh, I'll have a Switch when you get the Switch Pro.
Or I could just bring it over. We can just play it like in person.
On your the Switch tablet screen.
I could just bring the Switch over with the dock, and we can hook it up to whatever setup you have.
But yeah, so E3, you obviously thought Nintendo won. I'm like whatever. I'm such a casual gamer. Mike should have anti-Nintendo during these shows. I mean, I'm not anti-Nintendo. I mean, because I do shit on Nintendo a lot because it's for children. But
Mikey, go first of all, go fuck yourself. All right. I was gonna say Mikey isn't anti-Nintendo. He's he's anti-Geo loving Nintendo,
Yeah,
motherfucker. You,
yeah. But like,
you piece of shit. Fuck you.
none of the games appeal to my gamerness.
First of all, to be very fair, right? To be uh to be very fair, you have to have uh
What?
what was I gonna say?
I have a
Uh
PlayStation. Yeah, I do have a PlayStation.
no,
You have to have a PlayStation if you want to be a gamer. Yeah.
no. Fuck you. I was gonna say that you have to have a very high IQ to understand Nintendo games, right? And without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, that it will go over your head. All right, so most of
Mhm.
Nintendo's games will go over your head. It's when you look at Miyamoto's view on gameplay, it's definitely woven into the characterizations of Mario and Link, and his personal philosophy draws heavily from Nardia Volia. I'm reading a copy pasta. Fuck you.
Okay. Well, anyways, so yeah, so that's our discussion of E3. Damn, our show's usually 90 minutes, but we went on for 150 almost.
God damn, we did a super long ass show
Yeah, we
today.
should probably start adhering to our time limits.
Yeah, we kind of went on tangents today.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
this guy did. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of our show. I don't think we're gonna do a post show because I have a family party to go to right after this. And what are we gonna talk about in the post show anyway? I don't even know.
Yeah, not really much.
And plus,
I mean,
like, this is around the time where we end our post show because we've been
yeah.
streaming for a while.
Also, remember there'll be no show next week.
Yeah, because
Because
we'll be
we're
out of
going
town going to a wedding, which would be fun.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be
it's actually
great.
my first public gathering now that California is back to normal. So that should be interesting. Actually, no. The family party today is going to be my first public gathering. I mean, is it public? But yeah. My first gathering post COVID. Big
Yeah.
gathering. But yeah. What about you? What are you doing?
I'm actually ordaining a wedding at 5, and so I have to write the script for that. So
Oh, wow.
it's gonna be fun. So I got to write the script for the wedding, but also I got to write the script for the wedding, but also I got to translate it because it's got to be in Spanish. So, but I'm getting
Okay.
paid for it, so it'd be lit.
Nice. All right. Well, that is it for our show today, guys. And we'll have Gio, because he barely spoke today on the 1v1 show. He will give you the closing word. Here you go, Gio. Here's the one.
Give me the one. All right. Oh, why does it say I've been disconnected?
You're still live on my end.
Okay, whatever. We'll just fuck it. We'll do it live. All right. So here's the final word for today. Number one, right? Nintendo won E3. That's just hands down. Anyone who says anything else is a fucking fool, right? Two, I want you to make sure that you always in your life are making pro gamer moves, right? Anything you do in life, pro gamer moves, right? If you're out there just, on your job and they're asking you to do extra work for free, you tell them, fuck no, that's not a pro gamer move. You're out there with your homies and they're trying to pressure you into doing drugs, you say, no, that's a pro gamer move. If you're out with your homies and they want you to commit crimes, you tell them, no, it's a pro gamer move. And then after you do spend a day of doing pro gamer moves, I want you to go drink yourself a Mountain Dew and eat some Doritos and sit on your ass and do nothing, because that's the real pro gamer move. Like always, this has been your boy Geo Huey Flo, alongside with my co-host
Mikey.
And like always, we have our socials. I'll put it up in chat. 1v1. You can follow us on IG and Twitter and our YouTube. And if you want, you can go to our Patreon, check out what we have there, and you can get extra perks if you like what we're doing here. Just throw us a few bucks our way, and it'll help us keep doing what we're doing. Other than that, just remember there's no post show today, and there will be no show next week. But like always, stay thriving, stay surviving, and we will catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh wait, what? Shit. Wrong one.
Oh boy.
Bye.